tonight, a lot of flashy passes. How much each game do you think your core vision is getting each game that you play?
I think it's getting better and better. I think it's more so I'm figuring out where my teammates are. And I think it still get better because they're still, learning that I'm going to throw those passes, when they think they're not open. So I think it's still a building chemistry. I think it's just going to keep getting better as the season goes on.
So how big is it for you to beat Washington, the team you grew up rooting for, a lot of family back there, to beat them 4 times this season?
Oh, that's big. Every time. I always want. Every time I step on the floor, I want to get a win. But against the hometown, I got a little bit of leverage to talk trash against some of my friends back home that diehard Wizards fans. But it's huge for us. But the biggest thing is we got to win. 2 games in a row at home. So that's big.
The defensive effort that you guys put against this team, kind of specifically in the last 2 outings, what does it say about where this group's defense is at right now?
I just think it shows our potential. I think it shows how good we can be. When we lock in, I think we still make a lot of mistakes that we need to improve on, but I think it all gives us an idea of what we can do and what we need to do, in order to be a good team.
Markelle, can you learn something about your team when you go out 12 days? You're going to play tough competition that, kind of a point where you can learn something about yourselves?
Definitely. You can see what we built up, and then, it's going to be a bonding experience. I think it'll be fun. We've been on long road trips, but I think we really got locked in going into these road trips right now and, come together and, do the same thing we did these last couple games, lock in on defense, play together on offense and come out of the road trip with, a winning record.
Back-to-back wins. What needs to be the mindset to string 3-4 along and start this road trip?
The same thing. Defense, limit them to one shot. Use our defense to get in the offense, and then on offense end, play to our strengths. Everybody knows what their strengths are, and play together.
Does your team build momentum with the injury absences it has?
I think we just all stepped up. As part of the NBA, you never know what's going to happen. God forbid, guys got hurt, but I think that's the great thing about this team and then this organization. We got guys that are ready for the opportunity. I think guys are stepping up. We're learning quickly. We know that guys are not playing normal positions, so we're trying to learn all together and come together as a team and pull it up.
Can you marvel at how DJ's the smallest guy on the floor most times, but he's getting to the line 13 times. What a weapon that is for him.
Oh yeah, that's huge. He was talking to me today about one time I got a guy up in the air and just jumping to him. I'm like, man, I don't know if I could do that. It won't hurt my body, but it's definitely one of the things that gives him an advantage and gives our team an advantage. Him being quick. Small, he's going to be in their favorite, every time he's in a situation with contact. So he's smart. That's the reason he's been playing as long as he has. But, he gets a lot of guys up on shot fakes and jumps into them and get easy ones, So, it's good. I'm going to have to steal that out of his playbook, so be looking for it.
Kelly, you start to see more and more as the season goes on how teams have scouted for you.
Definitely.
For you
I definitely see it. I watch film and I try to just keep learning. I'm trying to learn as much, but as the game goes on, I see how they're playing. A lot of teams are trying to go under. So again, I've been working on my shot. I've been working on how to go beat them off just everything I can do in the game. And I'm prepared once the game starts. So I'm gonna keep watching film.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. 4 times in a row. How big was it to close off this homestand the way you did?
It's good. It's a good game. We knew coming into this game that it's a game we should win if we had the right intention and right focus, and that's exactly what we did. Because they are still dangerous. They just beat Boston without Bill, and obviously they have a lot of injuries, but that's a team that can really score. And we've been talking about defense lately, and that was just good effort for 48 minutes.
Can you learn something about your team on a trip like this? In 12 days, you're going to face some difficult teams. Can you kind of, carry this momentum on the road?
We say that defense travels, so we'll see. But it's as difficult as it gets. That's the longest trip of the year. We have extremely hard back-to-back with the Lakers and Clippers. And we have 4 other good teams, and that last game in Charlotte is going to be hard because there's really no days from the West Coast to the East Coast. So, that's a tough trip, but I'm sure Coach is going to say that that's what we need to build our toughness and to just grind it out. And
Building on the last 10 or 12 games, defense has certainly picked itself up statistically. Does it feel like that you guys are kind of back to defense defense that you guys know you can do?
Yeah, I'd say we can even do better. If I'm honest. But we are playing better defensively. I think it's just because we've been focusing on it, to be honest. We want to be a balanced team, with a good offense and good defense, and very good defense actually. And that's what we're doing right now. But like I said, we have a tough trip coming up, and we'll see if we are going to be able to just sustain that.
Year to year, January is usually the tough month for you guys. How sick and tired are you of that?
Well, I think the guys are aware of that already, just Fultz, myself, and Aaron. Because we've been through it. I remember the year with Scott. I think we were the best team in the East in December. Scott was coach of the month, and we go from that to just the worst in the league in January. I think a part of that is just the schedule. That gets harder. You hit the road more. You have more injuries because there's more games, obviously. But I think the difference this year is that we are ready for it, and we know what's coming our way. So we are more prepared, and I think we're ready to just fight through it.
Evan, you guys forced 23 turnovers tonight. What does that say about this team's heart and hustle, especially defensively?
I wouldn't say it's like hustle at all. It's just us being our spots defensively and doing what we're supposed to do, being on the same page, try to get deflections with our hands high on pretty much every play. So yeah, it's just more about us being organized.
If DJ now leads the team in free throw makes, he passed you tonight, but you ever seen a guy 6 foot tall lead a team in free throws? I mean, he's getting guys up in the air, he uses it as a weapon.
Yeah, he travels every time. No, that's definitely a good move that DJ does to get the guy jumping in the air. Guys gotta. They clearly don't look at the scout every play. He's gonna reject in a shot fake. So he gets one of these a game, I'd say.
Yeah.
And free throw, that's what we want. So he learned how to play and how to draw fouls with his size.
Thought you was gonna say you learned it from you.
No. I'm actually terrible at that. I have to get that.
Good deal. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. As much as he does, he now leads you guys in free throw makes on the season.
Yeah, that's amazing. He gets to the basket pretty easy, so he's able to draw the contract.
He gets guys up in the air a lot, and he kind of uses
everybody wants to block him, so he gets him with the fake.
Terence, in your time here, this team has experienced.
Sorry.
It's all right. So it has experienced some rough January, even last year. How do you guys overcome that this time, given the injuries this team is facing?
Staying focused, being ready to play. We're going to a tough part of the schedule, but we still got maintain and fight our way through it.
What's changed with the mindset or focus defensively over the last 10, 12 games? You guys have definitely picked it up, statistically at least.
We're just locking in, playing more dialed in, more focused on the other end, and it's helping the offense. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Looking ahead to the road trip, how important is it to have that kind of defensive mentality established? You guys always say defense travels.
Oh yeah, big time. If we're consistent with our defense, we're playing the defense we're capable of playing. I should be able to put us in a chance to win any game. So we need that big time.
To what degree do you feel like this team is starting to gain momentum?
I think we're playing well right now. It's about building it right now. We're trying to get a steam rolling, so we can kind of get back to 500. Kind of make a jump in the standings. So right now we're really just trying to be dialed and focused and locked into what we're doing.
So can you learn something about your team on a trip like this, where you're on the road for 12 days, you're facing tough competition?
Yeah, it's always going to be adversity, especially when you got guys down. Going on a West Coast trip, it's a long trip. It's always going to be adversity. So it's about how we overcome it. Hey guys, my name is Terence.
Thank you.
Coach, talking about defense, 18 steals, 9 forced, 23 turnovers, causing 35 points. How does that make you feel?
No, and that's one of our aspects of our defense that we weren't good at last year, that we've gotten a lot better at this year. And it's when we played better in stretches tonight. Really, the best stretches for us tonight were our defense leading to good offense. And, you know, losing Jonathan, I mean, Jonathan was top 10 in both blocks and steals. So it's a part of it. And then obviously MCW is the same way. So we're playing without two guys who, you know, great with their hands. They create a lot of havoc at the defensive end. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it's we're trying to be more aggressive in some coverages, and tonight it worked out. Good? Thank you.